Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Real reason Golden Bachelorette men agreed to take it all off. The fourth episode of the Golden Bachelorette gets down and dirty when Joan's suitors take it all off. Keep reading to find out why the senior men agreed to the striptease. Every season of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette features an episode where the contestants take their clothes off or wear as little as possible. If viewers thought things would be different for a senior-age version of the show, they're in for a shock. Joan Vassos brings out Bachelorette Kaitlyn Bristowe in this week's episode for a special group date. Kaitlyn tells the men that Joan is looking for someone spontaneous and confident before bringing out the original Chippendale dancers to give the men on the date a lesson. The exotic dancers teach Chalk, Pascal, Jonathan, Dan, Keith, Gil, Mark, Charles, and Gary the finer points of the male striptease, including the body roll move. Entertainment Weekly was on the set when the episode was filmed at the Avalon nightclub in July. Pascal told the outlet, "I'm open for anything. I'm very comfortable about who I am." Joan Vassos told the outlet at the time, "It's not about who's going to be the best Chippendales dancer or who reveals the most. In fact, I would prefer that they reveal less." So what is it about? The Golden Bachelorette men were in shock when Kaitlyn Bristowe told them they'd be performing a striptease. But when she explained why, the atmosphere changed, and they were all happily willing to take part. The Chippendale-type group date was in partnership with Stand Up to Cancer to raise awareness and money in cancer prevention. Cancer has a very personal meaning to Joan Vassos. Her husband of over 30 years passed away from pancreatic cancer in 2021 at the age of 59. She told EGA that while she was uncomfortable with the men bearing all, it was for a good cause. She said, "My husband died of pancreatic cancer. The fact that it's for a charity makes it all good for me." In the teaser on the official Golden Bachelorette Instagram, her suitor, Mark Anderson, was also all in once he found out it was for Stand Up to Cancer. He lost his wife to breast cancer in 2018. His daughter, Kelsey Anderson, was open on The Bachelor about how her mother's death affected her. Mark said that it changed the entire dynamic. "Well, let's get it going," he said about taking his clothes off for a good cause. In a world captivated by romance, reality television has carved out a unique niche, unearthing connections that transcend age, experience, and expectation. As viewers tuned in to the debut season of The Golden Bachelorette, they expected a heartwarming journey of love and companionship among a group of vibrant seniors. However, they never anticipated the audacious twist that would capture the audience's attention. The male contestants, men in their golden years, agreed to strip down for a steamy photo shoot that ignited social media frenzy. While some may have seen it as a bold move for publicity, the underlying reasons behind their willingness to shed not just their clothes, but their inhibitions, run deeper than mere shock value. The show, hosted by the effervescent Jerry Turner, revolves around the idea of second chances at love. After years of heartache, loss, and longing, the Bachelorette, a vivacious woman in her 60s, was ready to embrace the possibility of romance again. Yet, amidst the laughter and poignant moments, the male contestants found themselves grappling with a different kind of vulnerability, one that came from baring their bodies and souls in front of cameras and a national audience. As the men prepared for the infamous photo shoot, conversations bubbled with excitement and trepidation. One contestant, Roger, a retired schoolteacher, shared his perspective, saying, "When I signed up for this, I thought it would be a fun adventure, but I didn't realize how liberating it would feel to let go of societal expectations about aging and body image. It's not just about showing off my physique. It's about embracing who I am at this stage in my life." For many of these men, The decision to participate in the nude shoot was not simply an act of rebellion against ageist stereotypes, but a profound statement of self-acceptance. Harold, a 68-year-old widower, had spent years feeling invisible after the death of his wife. After losing her, I felt like I'd lost my identity. Doing the shoot was a way for me to reclaim my body, to remind myself that I'm still here, still vibrant, and still worthy of love, he confided. The photo shoot became a pivotal moment, transforming their relationships with each other. The camaraderie that developed amongst the contestants deepened as they stripped away their insecurities and supported one another in this vulnerable act. During one particularly memorable moment, a participant named Ted jokingly remarked, "Well, if we're going to do this, let's do it right." Everyone deserves to be celebrated, wrinkles and all. Laughter erupted, breaking the tension as they all came to terms with their vulnerability. In the heart of the show, where romance blossomed and connections flourished, the naked photo shoot mirrored the theme of authenticity that the Golden Bachelorette championed. Each man's decision to take it all off was a testament to their desire to connect on a deeper level, not just with the Bachelorette, but with themselves. As they stood together, bare and unguarded, they discovered a sense of freedom that surpassed any inhibitions they had felt in years. While the media and viewers focused on the sensationalism of the shoot, the men found a profound sense of community and understanding among themselves. They shared stories of their lives, of love gained and lost, of family and friendships, and found solace in each other's experiences. We're all at different points in our journeys, but that's what makes this so beautiful. We're not just contestants. We're brothers in this, Roger said, his voice tinged with emotion. As the season progressed, the men's bold move reverberated beyond the confines of the show. Viewers, especially those from the same demographic, began to resonate with their message of self-love and acceptance. Social media was ablaze with discussions about body positivity, particularly for older adults. The hashtag Golden Confidence began trending, inspiring countless others to embrace their bodies, regardless of age or perceived imperfections. The contestants also found themselves at the center of a cultural conversation about aging in society. By taking off their clothes, they inadvertently challenged societal norms that often render older bodies as undesirable or unworthy of attention. They became role models, advocating for a movement that encouraged all people, regardless of age, to celebrate their bodies. This isn't just about nudity. It's about being authentic, about showing that love doesn't fade with age, Harold articulated during a group discussion. As the grand finale approached, tensions began to rise, not only among the contestants vying for the Bachelorette's heart, but also within themselves. They faced a dual challenge: the emotional weight of falling in love again, and the growing realization that they were paving the way for future generations to view aging differently. Each man grappled with the bittersweet possibility of love blooming yet again, alongside the fear of vulnerability that comes with opening one's heart after years of heartache. In a particularly poignant moment during the final rose ceremony, Jerry Turner addressed the contestants, saying, "You've not only shown yourselves to be courageous in love, but also in life. By stripping down, you've stripped away the layers that society places upon us. You've reminded us all that love knows no bounds, that vulnerability is strength, and that it's never too late to seek connection." As the show concluded, the ripple effects of their decisions lingered in the air. The men who once felt overlooked and diminished had emerged as symbols of empowerment and liberation. Their willingness to take it all off, both literally and figuratively, redefined their relationships with each other and opened a dialogue about age, beauty, and love that transcended the confines of reality television. Ultimately, the Golden Bachelorette was more than just a quest for love. It became a celebration of life, vulnerability, and the beauty of the human experience. The men who dared to take it all off found not only potential romantic connections, but also a brotherhood that would last beyond the show's finale. They stepped off the stage with renewed confidence, embracing the notion that love, in all its forms, continues to thrive at every age, proving that it's never too late to be bold, to be vulnerable, and to seek out the love and connection we all crave.